Hi everyone, I'm here at the Bible reading. I hope you're having a good day. Let's see, so today we're going to be reading Acts chapter 23, verses 11 through 35, Psalm 3, and Proverbs chapter 18, verses 14 and 15. So in Acts today, we'll be talking about the plot to kill Paul, and Paul transferred to Caesarea. Remember when we last was reading together, Paul was there talking to the crowd where he had been arrested. And they were shocked to know that he was a Jew, and he started speaking in Aramaic. Then they didn't know what to say. So I believe Paul's going to appeal to Caesar, who was in Rome. God told Paul he'd go to Rome. He didn't say how. He didn't tell Paul how, but he said he'll go to Rome. And that's how he will go. Okay, so let's begin. You want to follow along there? The following night, the Lord stood near Paul and said, "Take courage, as you have testified about me in Jerusalem, so you must also testify in Rome." The next morning, some Jews formed a conspiracy and bound themselves with an oath not to eat or drink until they had killed Paul. More than 40 men were involved in this plot. More than 40. They went to the chief priests and the elders and said, "We have taken a solemn oath not to eat anything until we have killed Paul." Isn't that awful? And these are people that are supposed to be God-fearing. Remember? "Now then, you and the Sanhedrin petition the commander to bring him before you on the pretext of wanting more accurate information about his case. We are ready to kill him before he gets here." So they thought they were going to kill Paul on the way to see the Sanhedrin. But when the son of Paul's sister, so his nephew, heard of this plot, he went into the barracks and told Paul. Then Paul called one of the centurions and said, "Take this young man to the commander. He has something to tell him." So he took him to the commander. The centurion said, "Paul, the prisoner, sent for me and asked me to bring this young man to you because he has something to tell you." The commander took the young man by the hand, drew him aside, and asked, "What is it you want to tell me?" He said, "Some Jews have agreed to ask you to bring Paul before the Sanhedrin tomorrow on the pretext of wanting more accurate information about him. Don't give in to them, because more than 40 of them are waiting in ambush for him. They have taken an oath not to eat or drink until they have killed him. They are ready now, waiting for your consent to their request." The commander dismissed the young man with this warning, "Don't tell anyone that you have reported this to me." Then he called 2 of the centurions and ordered them, "Get ready a detachment of 200 soldiers, 70 horsemen, and 200 spearmen to go to Caesarea at 9 tonight. Provide horses for Paul so that he may be taken safely to Governor Felix. He wrote a letter as follows: Claudius Lysias, to His Excellency Governor Felix, greetings. This man was seized by the Jews, and they were about to kill him. But I came with my troops and rescued him, for I had learned that he is a Roman citizen. I wanted to know why they were accusing him, so I brought him to their Sanhedrin. I found that the accusations had to do with questions about their law, but there was no charge against him that deserved death and imprisonment, just like Jesus. When I was informed of a plot to be carried out against a man, I sent him to you at once. I also ordered his accusers to present to you their case against him. My mouth's really dry. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So the soldiers, carrying out their orders, took Paul with them during the night and brought him as far as Antipatris. The next day, they let the cavalry go on with him while they returned to the barracks. When the cavalry arrived in Caesarea, Richard's crawling across the stool. That's so cute. The next day, they let the cavalry go on with him, one with Paul, while they returned to the barracks. When the cavalry arrived in Caesarea, they delivered the letter to the governor and handed Paul over to him, Governor Felix. The governor read the letter and asked what province he was from. Learning that he was from Sicilia, he said, I will hear your case when your accusers get here. Then he ordered that Paul be kept under guard in Herod's palace, so nobody could get to him. I see, so they're doing good at trying to protect Paul here. Wanting to keep him safe. Which is a good thing, you know, that all of them are not wanting to take Paul out together. You know, like they did with Jesus. They always wanted to put Jesus to death. It was like they were all ganging up on him. Okay guys, our psalm today is Psalm 3, a psalm of David when he fled from his son, Absalom. Oh yeah. Wasn't the only son either. Thank you so much. Sure. Lord, how many are my foes? How many rise up against me? Many are saying of me, God will not deliver him. But you, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, the one who lifts my head high. I call out to the Lord, and he answers me from his holy mountain. I lie down and sleep. I wake again because the Lord sustains me. I will not fear, though tens of thousands assail me on every side. Arise, Lord, deliver me, my God. Strike all my enemies on the jaw. Break the teeth of the wicked. From the Lord comes deliverance. May your blessing be on your people. Amen. And that was Psalm 3. Alright, let's see here. We're ending today's Bible reading with Proverbs 18, verse 14 and 15. The human spirit can endure in sickness, but a crushed spirit, who can bear? The heart of a discerning acquires knowledge, for the ears of the wise seek it out. Okay guys, that was our Bible reading. I hope it touched your hearts. Let me just go down through the list of names on our prayer requests real fast. Heather Whitting, Rhonda Karshner, my mom, Pat Dempsey, Sherm. Sherm's hurting really bad in his neck. Please pray for him for that. He's got a, what is it? A slip disc or a, what was it? A herniated disc in his neck. Some days it's worse than others. Please pray for Cindy and Jim Welsh, Dora Parker, Layla and her son Emil, Danette Rager, Abby and Jimmy Myers, the Burt family, Elizabeth Jeffries, Randy and Jody Post, let's see here, Dean Detty, Lori and Garnet Boyer. Alright guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye guys. God bless.